Good day, everyone. This is Jason Hutton. I'm the president of ZENEA Watches and just wanted to go through some of the very basic functionality of how to set the time on the ZENEA Ula Diver. If you're an experienced watch collector, you will already know this, but I do have people who purchase this watch and they haven't owned a nice automatic watch before. So I'm purposefully really going through the video to talk a little bit about that and how you have the basic operations of the watch. This is what's known where my finger is pointing right to the crown of the watch. So the crown basically is the mechanism with which you adjust time and make adjustments on the watch. So the Ula Diver has a screw down crown. So that means it's threaded into the watch case as a safety measure to keep it watertight. So to undo that, you turn the crown down towards the 6 and you'll feel it actually pop out and release. And then you pull it right out, and in the full extended position, that's how you can change the time. So as you rotate upwards towards the 12, you'll see the time will go backwards. As you rotate down, the time will go forward, and you just rotate it down to the appropriate time. So let's say we're setting it to 4:30, or let's do 4:40, and your time is set. There's 3 positions. This is the outermost position. As you pop it in, this is actually it's part way out, position number 2. That's when you can change the date. And you look, you'll see the date window. I'll try and get the focus here. As you turn up towards the 12, you can see the date change. It only goes one way, so it's rotating towards the top of the 12 position, and that will you rotate through to the calendar date. On days of the month that have 30 days or 28 days in the case of February, or 29 in a leap year, you will need to readjust this at the end of each month. And this is what's the movement that's in the Ula Diver is what's called an ETA 2824-2. That's a high beat movement, 28,800 frequency or vibrations per hour. It's also what's called hackable, which means you can actually hand wind it. Inside the back, you can't see it because there's the solid case back on the back, but there's actually a rotor that rotates around, and as you move the watch, will help self-wind the watch. If you do want to hand wind it, you just bring it into the very first position and you rotate towards the number 6. And that is what will actually manually wind the watch. If you want to manually wind it, you can give it a wind maybe about 25 or 30 times. There's a mechanism to keep it from overwinding, but that's all that you would need to do. And in order to secure the crown back into place and screw it down, you just put a little bit of pressure on the crown and turn it again towards the 12. And what you'll see is the threads will catch and it will screw back into its position. So this is the secured crown. You do want to make sure that this is secured in all the way, particularly if you do expose the watch to water, as if you do have the crown out and not secured properly, water can potentially get in. By having the crown extended all the way in to its threaded screws, the O-ring will prevent water from going into the watch, and the watch is rated for 300-meter water resistance. So it is very much impervious to water, so you can pretty much use it in all water activities. So anyways, that's a very brief rundown on the watch. I hope you enjoyed that, and feel free to comment. And if you have any questions, like I say, it just takes a little bit of playing and getting used to it if you haven't owned one of these timepieces before, but they're a lot of fun. And this watch in particular, this is my personal watch. I wear it almost every day. I love it. It's a lot of fun. So thank you very much for your time. I appreciate you joining the video, and have an amazing day wherever you are.